Good morning. This is Shantae with Brown Sugar Talk, and I cannot sleep, so I'm gonna do two podcasts today. Because I actually had like a really into, but today, I thought about something, and I thought about how the stalking or whatever. So when I get back from Texas, I told y'all like my mom was sitting I was sitting in the living room. My mom kept saying, "You better stop. You have to stop it." And my stepdad was standing right there next to her. And my stepdad wasn't saying anything, but my mom just kept telling me to stop. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. Like I don't know what is going on. And at this time, I was dating Latron, and I was trying to get a job, and I left because the people at the Texas job were like awful. I couldn't find a job, and I didn't have a way to have a babysitter, and I didn't have the money for gas, and I was worried about running out of money. So I came home, and I didn't know how to take care of baby. So I came home, and I was like, okay. And I told my mom, I was like, I'm gonna live with you. I said because if stuff doesn't work out with Latron, then I just want to be okay. I want to be safe. And so, I don't know nothing. It didn't work out with Latron because Latron didn't tell me he was an alcoholic. He didn't tell me he didn't have a car. He didn't tell me that he was like really like super needy, and he was in love with a Hispanic woman. And so I don't know if the stories were given to him either. But in that time, I started looking for a job, and I found a job at a charter school. And the charter school, I think one of them is still open, but the one I was working for closed down. And this is what's keeping me up right now. It's like I was at the charter school and I was working there, and there was a security guard who actually essentially ended up at the St. Louis Public School too in my training. And so I was in the classroom, and this is how I know they got the stories. Okay. I was in the classroom, and it was an all boys classroom. And when you go into school, it's like out of control. Like it is super, super out of control. And I was just like a sub, like I would be there like every day, like I was a daily sub. And I was still looking for a job though, but I was a daily sub. And so I'm in the school, and they assign me to a student who has behavior problems, but all the kids in the school have behavior problems. Like the kids jumping off desks. It's a bunch of white teachers there, not to be, I'm not going there, but it was like a bunch of white teachers there in the black school, black community. And they couldn't control the students, and they couldn't control the parents either, because the parents come in the classroom. The parents would start cussing the teachers out, all kinds of stuff. And I was just there. So I followed the student around. I created a chart for him because he was like really out of hand. And on the chart, I like put like, he can go shoot basketball. I found what he wanted to do. I created the chart, and this woman, she was like, "You amazing." It's like she's like, "You're a really good teacher." She was just really happy that I was like a teacher there. So the one day I get this classroom, it's like a classroom full of boys. And I'm gonna tell y'all her name. Her name is Miss Grant. And this is how people started, I guess, thinking that they were connected to me in some way, because I have a godfather whose last name is Grant. Okay. And so she said her son was in the classroom, but her son wasn't. It was actually her classroom. She was absent that day. And the boys were getting out of control. It was one dude, he had hot fries. I told him I'll put the hot fries in the trash. I was going to empty them out if he didn't put them away. And he never put them away. He never put the hot fries away. So anyway, when he goes to the trash can, he stick the hot fries in his pants. He say, "Go in my pants." He said, "You can go in my pants to get the hot fries." A sixth grade classroom. I'm talking about they are standing up, like actually surrounding me, like they are about to do something to me. And so I go to look for like phone numbers and stuff so I can call parents. This the day I walked out of school though. So I go and I look for them, and I can't find the phone numbers. And so then I go to the door to try to get out the door. Do y'all know the teachers was actually holding the door closed? It was two white women. They were part of the sixth grade team. They were actually holding the classroom door closed while I was trying to get out of the classroom. And nothing told me it was a crime, just something told me to leave the fucking school. So I called the security guard. And I called the security guard, and he acted like he wasn't coming. And they kept the door closed. Like they was actually holding the door closed. And I'm like, why are they locking me in this classroom with these kids? Because I'm not about to go into some little boy pants for some damn chips. And I'm not about to fight my way out of a room of little boys. And so I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? And then finally I was like, I'm leaving. I didn't even say it. I just walked out the door. That's when the security guard ran past and came into the classroom like, what are you doing? But they had to have seen, he had cameras. They had to have seen when those women were like holding the door. And that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all don't know how sick people are. I don't know what that school wrote down or whatever. Like, I didn't do anything like that in Texas. That was the first job I had after I left Nova Academy. That was the first job I had. I didn't tell them anything about my old job, anything like that. I didn't give anybody information about me like that, nothing. And then when I finally get a job, that's when I got the job at Confluence Academy, like by December. But I actually had to walk out of the school. And then, like I said, after I was at Confluence, and then they started harassing me. Once they started harassing me and stuff, like I said, personal stuff started happening, like where people just started following me and stuff, you know. And at the time, I really didn't notice. It was just driving me up the fucking wall. Like it was just driving me crazy. And I don't know. Like, I don't know who y'all are, and I don't know what y'all want, but I want a life. Like, I actually want a life. Like, I look at my writing and stuff, and it's good. Today I listen to my songs. It's good. Even my show is good. And every day I feel like it's like somebody just steady pushing at me, trying to make me into something I'm not, just because some motherfuckers want to abuse me. That's telling you right there that they were still abusing me. I came from Texas. Me and my son were in an apartment. I wasn't doing anything to anybody. I wasn't. I packed up my boxes to leave. I had an issue with Marla Clemens. She wanted to fight me or whatever, what she was trying to do. And some of this could come from her. But I don't know what y'all trying to do. And whatever it is y'all trying to do, it don't make sense to me. And that was like 2010. And now it's like 2020, 10 years. And I mean, y'all actually following me. That's how that guy raped me. They held me in that room. The door felt like it was locked. Well, I'm pretty sure they was on the other side of that door. It wasn't no fucking way. How he gonna come back after the guy raped me? You see, then my apartment. How would he know about the rent? And I never discussed that with him. I never even opened my mouth about the rent. And I'm sorry, it's too much. It's too much, man. That's too much. Y'all already took me through the same bullshit once before. You're gonna take me through the same bullshit again. Y'all got these people on this internet, they trying to like compete and all that stuff. All that stuff is from the letter. I ain't done nothing to this man. Nothing. But invite him into my home. At the time, I didn't know what lean was or whatever the fuck he was on, codeine. I didn't know the men that said they ran a train on me. I don't know nothing. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, who are these people? What the fuck are they talking about? And I know that other girl said she like rape. That's not me either. It's like I hate being caught up in this bullshit of all this sex shit. Like it's just like, man, I want a regular fucking relationship with a regular motherfucker. And I'm caught up in some bullshit because this nigga want to videotape me with the acting teacher. And it all sounds like it's just not pieced together. I know. But that's when I started getting raped. Everything up until then, no rapes. When that man, Joel McCombs, did everything he was trying to do, that's when that shit started happening. That's how y'all got all these fucking stories. And y'all are actually repeating the exact same thing that the Sigmas did. To rape me. To ridicule me. To put me down. Because one of them, Terry, that was the one. He knew when he was fucking me that I was going to be a stripper or a porn star. Now to be fucking somebody, you don't know the fuck who the fuck, and you just I can't do it no more. Like we just can't do this no more. This shit not working. Ultimately, then I get into a new relationship. They want to start the shit again. So I don't know what y'all know, and that's the sickening part about it. So I'm saying all this to lead to the part of just how I've been having like the hardest anxiety attacks against like I knew that it would happen. I knew it at some point, but it's like a panic attack or whatever. So me and my son just kind of like tested out. At first, it wasn't my test. It was probably somebody else's because, like I said, the white man kept coming and getting in my face at the restaurant the other day. And this was like, what, about a week ago? So this time it was online. Like this time, and it was like a person that I got respect for, you know. And so now it's hard to have respect for him, which I know that part is. I know that's the truth. I just wasn't faced with one of them. And even with it online, I just don't want to, even it's another alpha blackness or alpha black man. I just don't want y'all in my life like that. Like you built my whole life around all these fucking misconceptions and fucked up ideas and all this other kind of bullshit that really I'm not about to fit into that. I don't want to fit into that definition. Like that's not me. So what the fuck I'm gonna like try to mold myself now because some men want to repeat the same thing over again. So anyway, I like it's hard because the alphas they started this shit. You see, and the sigmas perpetuated that shit. And then the cap was at first, I didn't even know y'all had anything to do with it. But then I go back to the time I was in Walmart and how the guy walked up on me in Walmart and was just like, "You gonna fuck me? You gonna fuck me?" He was actually like pushing me against the thing. And that was the second time my ex-boyfriend was there. He was on the other aisle and he had to come over there and tell the dude, "Get the fuck away from me." It was the second time. He had to tell a man, he had to walk up on a man and tell him to get away from me. And I know y'all been my friend. But even then, I didn't know how bad they wanted to rape me. I didn't know they wanted to rape me. I didn't have a clue. I didn't know why they would want to rape me. Yeah. y'all, they knew I wasn't. They knew I wasn't Alicia. They knew I wasn't her. So it's like, why would y'all want to rape me? I don't get it. It was like as soon as they were gone, my friends, like the guys that were like there to be there for me, thank him for that because I didn't know. I didn't know. And as soon as they got a chance, they did it. And I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know y'all would do that to me. I didn't know you would follow people like that. I didn't know. Nobody ever told me that men would stalk me like that. No, nobody is prepared for that shit. Nobody. And no, 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 no more. Because it's like y'all let us actually. It's like it cut me. Like it actually fucking cut me. Like they actually cut me. Like they actually feel like it's burning through my skin. And I ain't never done nothing to y'all. I don't know why y'all would set something up like that. And now I'm pretty sure y'all got sons and daughters. And y'all don't want them going through that shit. And some of y'all do. I mean, I was 35, 36 years old, man. 36 years old. Y'all, that was like 5 or 6 years ago. The night my mama died, this man decided, after me and him being in a relationship, he decided to rape me. And he was already saying all the stuff from the relationships, from the classroom, from all kinds of stuff. Just trying to take me through a whole nother cycle of abuse. And that's not boys will be boys or anything. That's some sick type shit. That's some really sick ass shit. And so that's the shit I want y'all to know. It's like if y'all out here raping women, it's a long-term effect. It's a long-term effect. I don't know. I don't know. And these new guys, I don't know them. I didn't know that man. I don't know him. A whole different school, Carbondale. And I remember Freddie asking me that. Freddie and Lisa Vernon. I'm telling y'all, I hate y'all. Because I'm pretty sure y'all was a part of this shit the whole fucking time. I remember him asking me about that, and I made a joke about Carbondale. Again, the only person I ever said that to. The only person. I didn't talk about that on the phone. That's how I know. Y'all recorded the phone calls. Like y'all have actually been recording my whole fucking life for some dumbass niggas. And actually repeating and causing me issues in my life for some dumbass niggas. You mean to tell me you couldn't verify and know that motherfucker was stupid? You should have known the vice principal was fucked up when he was in there. I told him I don't watch TV, so I guess they started listening in my apartment by then, because then he started saying, Law and Order, this and that. And I'm like, just because the TV on don't mean I'm watching it, And he started naming off shows and all this different stuff, coming in the classroom, ripping the papers off the walls. Y'all stalked me. So, I mean, I know y'all may feel like, oh, this is just a joke, but you a bunch of black men that follow me. That was the alphas. That's when he came up and did what he had to do. But yeah, that's it. It's like I want to make a record of it again, because that's some bullshit. Like, I didn't. I wouldn't dream of it. And that's why I hurt. And not only you have hurt me, like you started off in college, y'all have actually messed up my son's entire life with his mother. His entire life with his mother. He didn't ask for that. And we never did anything to y'all. Nothing. His entire life. And I'm not crying for that. I'm crying because the reason why I hurt is because I actually do want to hurt. I want to hurt y'all. You know? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. And if y'all didn't understand any of the stuff from the classroom, you didn't have to do that. Even with the stuff I wrote about, just make these things for me and they can relate to me. So that was in a letter too. I'm just asking y'all to stop. Like I can't. And every time I see it, I hate. I just hate. I just hate. I hate y'all. Every time I see it, I hate every part of y'all. I do. I hate y'all. I hate y'all so much. It's like some days I just want to have like the days where I'm happy and I'm okay. But today, like Sunday, no. I just couldn't be. Yeah, and everybody on the internet and stuff and the speeches and fuck your speech. Y'all don't know what I go through. Y'all don't have to do it. Yeah, and it seems like they don't really know anyway. They don't know it's me. No, I don't want nothing from nobody. I just want to be okay with my son. I do. Because I'm going to end up hurting somebody. Then I don't know why. But I'm going to end up hurting somebody. And I'm just telling y'all to stop. And every day I'm just saying the same thing. And I know whoever listening, they still do it. You know, I don't want to hear your fucking speech. I don't. I don't want to know how you relate to me at all. I don't, because y'all don't know. You don't know what it's like to be followed and made fun of and made to try to look like a fool for nothing. For nothing. For fucking nothing. For a nut that you didn't fucking care about in the first fucking place. You know? So I don't know. I can't. Log off my fucking shit. I don't know who the fuck y'all are. Get off my shit. One day I was like, should I just start telling them who the rapists are? I did. I told y'all. I didn't tell y'all all 12 of them, though. Maybe for people who sick like that, because I remember that too. Oh, we was in a Belleville apartment and somebody was saying, oh, I like when she whoop him. I don't even whoop my son. I don't even whoop him. At that time, I didn't even whoop. I spanked him once or twice for having tantrum in the store. That was it. That's all. One day, I had to come back and spank him because I was like, you done having tantrum in the store. But I heard somebody through the wall say, yeah, I like when she spank them. You see the sick shit they do? It's just all sick. I'm just surrounded by sick ass people. I'm surrounded by sick ass people. And I've been stuck around sick ass people all this fucking time. I like when she spank them. What the fuck kind of shit was that? I don't know. I don't know what else to say to y'all. Like, I don't know what else to do. It's so many people involved in something that don't have nothing to do with what they trying to do. I'm trying to, like, really for real live a regular life in designer school. Maybe create a show, write a book or two. I can't even do that. They come and taking the screws out of the back of my computer and having the Apple people make jokes, going to Verizon and stopping the people at Verizon. I can't go to the bookstore. Nowhere I go, this white guy is like there before I go, dressed in disguises and telling people, there she go. There she go. I don't know what's going on. I don't. I'm not, like I said, I'm not doing anybody's show. It's mine. Like, this stuff was for me. This is my stuff. It ain't got nothing to do with any of you. It's for me. That's why I don't give a fuck about your speeches you stole from me. I'm not trying to do that for you. I don't know who the fuck y'all are. I was raped 12 fucking times. 3 attempts since 1990 fucking 6. And I didn't cause all that. I didn't tell anybody I want to be raped. I wasn't pretending in any relationships. I wasn't trying to get myself caught up. I wasn't riding in the car with a guy to be raped with him on a date. I don't know why y'all would do that. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, that's what I got today. I'm just it woke me up. That shit woke me up when I thought about I had already got back here from Texas and y'all had already sent whatever y'all was gonna send down here and that guy had already started trying to follow me. And it could be Latrine. I don't know. But whatever it is, it's not right. It's not right.